morning, Falls Lennox. It's Wednesday, May 14th, 2025, and your reporters this morning are proudly representing Miss Ridus's third grade class. My name is Emily. My fellow news reporters are Oliver and Hamza. It's our pleasure to share today's news with you. The flag is a symbol of our freedom. It reminds us of the courage of our nation. Please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please return to your seats. Here's Oliver with more of today's news.
Good morning, everyone. Skies in Olmsted Falls will be cloudy this afternoon with a high of 75 degrees. The cafeteria servers are healthy and delicious lunch today. Lunch buyers have their choice of popcorn chicken or hamburger or cheeseburger. Now over to you, Hamza.
Thank you, Oliver. Now this week's Bulldog Best winners.
Hi, Mrs. Graham here from the Olmsted Falls Library. I have a book to tell you about today. It's called Invisible Isabel. It's written by Sally J. Plough. Shy, quiet Isabel lives in a busy, noisy home filled with lots of brothers and sisters and havoc. Sometimes she feels lost there. In school, things are not much better. She has the hope of making friends, but Isabel's hopes are usually squashed. Worries feel like moss secretly fluttering around inside of her until her stomach hurts. Meet Isabel in this clip.
Isabel has 5 siblings with big personalities. Her older sisters are talented, Irene in art, Ileana in music. Her older brother Ian is popular and smart. Her 2 younger siblings, Ivy and Isaac, are mischievous twins and crazy cute. And Isabel, well, she's not sure what she's good at, except being invisible. While Mama ignores Isabel's concerns, she also scolds her to speak up for herself. But that just isn't what Isabel is good at. Then a new girl arrives at school. Instead of gaining a new friend, it seems Isabel has gained a new enemy. When Isabel begins to feel sick, everyone brushes off her concerns and thinks she's just being dramatic and just too focused on all the things that worry her. But this time is different. As Isabel starts to notice things about herself and those around her, she realizes that she does have opinions and a voice, and maybe it's time to be heard and seen. Read about Isabel in the 2025-2026 Bluebonnet nominee, Invisible Isabel, written by Sally J. Plough, illustrated by Tanya Day Raheel.
Maybe you know someone like Isabel, or you are shy like her yourself. Maybe reading this book will give you something to think about because everyone's special in their own way, and each of us is important in this world. Read Invisible Isabel this summer, and don't forget about the Summer Reading Challenge at the Olmsted Falls Library.
Okay, you're good.
Good morning, staff and students. I have some athletic news for you. Last week, our very own U8 baseball team played their first game of the season. This team is called the Olmsted Falls Bulldogs Golden Hot Stove, which I thought was hilarious. They played against the Oberlin Little Hawks, and the boys' team consists of Corbin P., Lincoln W., this is going to be a long list, Patrick D., Theo T., Wesley D., Danny M., Blaze W., Lucas S., Bodie W., John M., Philip L., Danny W., and Colin D. The score of this game was 20-1, so congratulations, and if you see these members of our community, give them a shout out. Great start to your season. Hopefully it stays that way. Mm-hmm. Now on to our high school baseball team. The boys are on a 3-game winning streak as they played against North Royalton last week, winning 5-4, Berea Mid Park winning 10-0, and Midview 10-7. The boys move on to play Elyria and Padua this week as they start to round out the end of their spring season, so let's pray for good weather. Today, not so much. The women's softball team was on a bit of a winning streak as well as they played against 2 games, winning both. Rocky River on the 10th, beating them 11-6, and also beating Magnificat 7-6 in a close game last week. The girls played Gilmore Academy a few days ago, but lost 4-1, and move on to play Highland and Avon Lake this week. The girls also celebrated their senior day for Sydney Busser, whatever the name is. Busser. That's all I know.
I got it.
This week as she finishes out her senior season. Congratulations, Sydney. Thank you for your commitment to the Bulldogs. The track team finished out their Bulldog relays last week at such an unforgettable night at Charles A. Harding Memorial Stadium. The boys team broke the 4x400 relay record. So congratulations to Liam Curry, Hayden, here's another tough last name, Coffenhauer, Aiden O'Malley, and Drew Miner. The men's lacrosse team had a wonderful and memorable end to their regular season, beating Avon 15-5 and Revere 14-4. They also celebrated their 11 seniors this Saturday, and now they move on to postseason. Lastly, the women's lacrosse team played one game over the weekend, beating Hoban 14-9 all the way in Akron. The girls move on to play Walsh Jesuit this past Monday for their senior night to celebrate their 5 seniors, but sadly not coming up with a win and losing 18-6. The girls are hosting their first ever playoff game at home this week on Friday versus Padua. Game time at 5 o'clock, so let's hope they win so they move on to the second round. Congratulations, ladies. Go Bulldogs. Now we have first grade Bulldog Best. So first graders, make sure you are listening. From Castraba, Elin. From Burke, Coralie. From Ruffing, Mason P. and Hannah. From Flores, Evan. From Jenkins, Grady. From Pate, Carter. From Rivera, Rebecca. From Smith, Maggie Sue. And from Doherty, Connor. Congratulations to these first graders. Woo! First graders, if you heard your name announced, please walk on over to the main lobby to receive your prize. Have a lovely week. Stay dry, people. See ya.
If you heard your name announced, please report to the front lobby immediately after the morning show. That's our news for today. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everyone.
And
let's go, Vols!